Hi, my name is Max Schmidt. I'm a Vice President of IT Operations for Royal Caribbean Cruises.
We're here on board the Anthem of the Seas, and one of the newest innovations here is Voom internet technology. Can you explain what that means to guests?
Well, what it means to guests is high-speed internet connectivity, just as fast or even faster than what you get at home.
How does this technology work from a satellite perspective?
So we have a very unique relationship with a satellite provider that provides us the ability to deliver 500 megabytes to the ship at about 150 milliseconds. This is very fast, very game-changing, and very unique.
How does that compare to what a traditional ship would have had in the past?
So just 4 years ago, the average ship had about a 1 meg connectivity, and that 1 meg was shared by crew guests and the ship operation. So you can understand the limitations that came with that.
So with this additional power, now all of a sudden an online video game is a possibility. Can you talk a little about how you guys are utilizing video games on board the ship?
So we have a relationship with Microsoft in the Cplex area, and we have Xbox games available for our guests to use. It's an online gaming solution, so they can do everything they did at home here.
How have you seen that change the experience, especially for the younger demographic now that is starting to explore cruises and is used to playing games all the time at home?
Well, it's an expectation. People just expect to be connected, right? They expect, especially the millennial generation, they want high-speed connectivity. They want to be able to engage socially. They want to be able to, use the games that they have at home. And this is a very popular area for us. When you look at Cplex, that area, it's hopping. It's always full of people using it. And if you walk around the ship, just in general, the amount of people that use the devices is very, very high.
When it comes to the Xbox area, how are you guys constantly updating the game so that when a new game comes out, people can come on board and play? How does that work?
Well, because of our relationship with Microsoft, we're able to deliver new gaming pretty fast. This is new for us, right? So we're exploring and experimenting, but we think that as part of the unique experience that you have here with Xbox, we also want you to be able to explore the new solutions and the new games that Microsoft is publishing.
Now, in addition to Xbox, a lot of people like to play mobile and PC games based on the speed. Since you can play Xbox One online games, would people that bring aboard a laptop or mobile device be able to keep up with Candy Crush or World of Warcraft, those types of experiences as well?
Well, the average person, I think, has about 20 megs connectivity to their house today, right? If you do a speed test today on the ship, you're probably going to get anywhere near 15 to 20 megs. We rate limit a person on the ship to up to 40 megs connectivity, which is huge, right? It's more than a lot of cruise lines have for the entire fleet. So we actually have engineered this solution so you can do everything that you can do at home today.
Not that you're supposed to necessarily play video games your entire cruise, but if someone wanted to and stay connected, they can totally do that.
Yeah, it's really also not just the satellite connection, but also the wireless connection on the ship. Yeah, the wireless connection is 2.4 gigs and 5 gigahertz pervasive. So anywhere on the ship, your balcony, the pool area, your bathroom, anywhere you are, you can get high, fast, reliable connectivity.
Now, one of the other ways you guys are using this technology is Royal IQ. Can you talk a little about that and how that connects to the internet?
Yeah, so basically, it's a self-service app, right? So you come in to the ship, you download the app, and then with this application, you can manage your experience on the ship. And that, again, was part of the strategy for the millennials, right? But really for all of us. You come in, people are used to making reservations for restaurants. You can do that with the app. Planning your shore excursions, looking at what's available, and everything, right? You can do that. You could actually chat with other people in your group with the application.
You've mentioned several times that we've been talking millennials, and video games is very popular with them as well as with people of all ages today. But what influence has that had on how you guys implement new technology, whether it's internet or gaming, on board a new ship like this?
I think the spirit of the project was around the millennials. Everything from when we looked at embarkation process, and we wanted to be able to expedite that, and that was one of those other things in the cruise industry that was really difficult to get over. You came to the ship and your first experience was a long line, and you were there an hour and you got frustrated, and by the time you got to the ship, you already were a little bit negative. Now with us, we have a solution that'll get you in the ship in 10 to 15 minutes, which is great. That's part of that. And then the other one's self-service. You want to be able to manage your experience. You don't want to, have to necessarily go ask questions because you have this app and you can get whatever you need from there.
We're also seeing everywhere you look on this ship, tablets, touchscreens, large touchscreens. How does that type of technology connect with this whole millennial audience and be able to access information from anywhere outside of your own device?
Well, it's us bringing the information to you, right? If you don't have your device, you can go to any. We have about, I think we have 1,500 devices spread throughout the ship for you to be able to access to your information and manage your experience here on the ship.
One of the other cool things that you guys have are robots making drinks. Can you talk about that experience?
That's we've done a lot of cool things on the ship. That's probably one of the coolest. Here, you go there and at any time of the day, and those robots are busy, pouring drinks, even at 8 o'clock in the morning. People not necessarily drinking them, but they're asking the robots to do them because they want to see them work. And it's a RFID enabled, right? So you tap with your band and you can order a drink. It's integrated with our POS, so it's definitely a very complex environment. It's very unique. This is the first time that this was done anywhere in the world, the Bionic bar. So it's been something very special for us.
You just mentioned something that we haven't talked about yet, the RFID and the band. Talk about that technology and what that opens up for guests.
It's a simple experience. You don't have to carry your card anymore, right? You could just put your wristband on, go to the pool, and you're thirsty, you call the bartender, bring your drink, you tap, and you go. All right, so it's really make everything simple. We recognize you when you come, so when you tap in, we know who you are. We're able to charge your account quickly. We're able to provide you access to your information quickly if that's what you want to do. Definitely a way to make things easier for you.
So another area of new technology is the 270 room, which has the cabaret show. Can you explain what that is from a technology entertainment perspective?
It's a very high-tech theater. Actually, the building of that particular theater cost us as much money as the first cruise ship that we built in this company, which is really interesting. But it's a way to integrate the actual show with technology. So in the morning when you go to the theater, you see beautiful scenery in the back as the ship is sailing away, and you can look at the ocean. And at night, when you're looking at a theater, that turns into a screen, and it's a three-dimensional interactive screen that's actually participating with the show, right? We have large, I think they're 40-inch TVs that are actually moving and with the sounds and the show that's being played, and it creates a very immersive experience. When I was on the ship a few months ago as a guest, I went to see a recorded, it was a recorded musical. And the 270 theater was full, and it is a recorder, so you're watching TV, but it's so immersive and interactive that as the show was interacting with the guests, with their guests at that time, the people watching that were responding as if you were really looking at real people. So that tells you how immersive that experience is.